from the heart of New York City.
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it, yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, Grammy-winning rapper Cardi B.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for waking up with us again today. It is Tuesday, March 24th.
Hi, here we are.
Here we are, almost the end of March.
What is happening?
What is happening?
Let's slow it down, right?
Shall we talk about friendship?
Let's talk about friendship.
So Self Magazine has a new article on friendship. It's titled, Why You Should Ask Your Friends for a Performance Review.
I mean, this sounds like a horrible idea.
I'm so surprised that they are condoning this. The article argues that friends should do a check-in almost like a performance review at work. Like they say you should talk honestly with your friend about the good, the bad, maybe what needs work in our relationship.
I mean, y'all, everybody's just holding on by a thread.
So I think
we're going to have a sit-down confrontation where we're discussing what makes you a good or possibly not always a present friend.
Yeah, you know what I think? I feel like if you have to come to me and you have issues with what's going on, I don't know if we're that close.
I know.
Because I think you would know that I don't have time for that.
Right? And also, most friends, like, there's ways to do this without it being so sort of like
confrontational
and confrontational and
like, don't your friends know your quirks? Like, I don't like to talk on the phone. If I do, it's because we're talking about something, but I'm not sit on the phone for hours every day.
Yeah.
And I cannot talk to a friend for 3 weeks, and then we pick up the phone and we're fine.
That's sort of what the cornerstone of great friendship is.
They know your quirks.
Can get back together and it's like no time has passed.
So now you've had friends in the past, we don't have to obviously go specific eras, but where they wanted more from you?
Yes.
And was it like almost like you know how boyfriend's like, I just want to see you more. Was it like that?
Or like more like, I expected something of you that you did not deliver.
Ooh.
And it's like, the problem is if the other person happens to be drowning, which many of us can be if we're working too much with our kids, if we have anything else like sort of on our plate, that's not going to go over well.
I say you be the friend that says, you know what, I know you're going through a lot.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And then when things are a little easier, then I'll come to you and I can give you that time.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we say don't
we're
do
against
that.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Here's a good one.
Here's another one we're against. There was a breakup. You know, have you ever had the urge to like maybe get a bob?
Do something different?
Get a tat.
After you break up with someone?
Yeah.
To shake it up a little bit?
Yeah, well, evidently one method of changing your hair is getting breakup bangs. But according to Vogue magazine, don't do that.
No.
Sleep on it. Experts, including hairstylists, say pause before reaching for the scissors.
Is that a thing? I didn't realize that was a thing. I have girlfriends who've like, you know, gone on these crazy diets, or they'll run on a treadmill, or, you know, they try to get their revenge body. I've had lots of friends who do that.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of revenge bangs. I guess it's the easiest way to.
Well, I also just think a bang can go awry.
Have you ever had bangs?
When I was a chubby little kid, I had a lot of bangs. I just had straight across, like this exact haircut with bangs that were long and thick.
I used to cut my own.
You did?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
once cut her own during COVID, and they were like this short. I think a revenge haircut is okay because hair grows.
Okay.
Bangs grow, but it changes the way your face
So
looks.
you've never done it as an adult?
No.
I would try it. We had a guy here, Freddie, you know, he does makeup, or he does hair on the weekends. He made me a set of clip bangs for Saturday morning.
That's the way to do it.
So I just said, you know, they literally look like little.
Did you use them?
I never ended up using them. When he would do it in the mirror, he'd clip them in right there.
Did it look good?
Let's see a picture.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the real picture, but we have.
Let's see. Here's us in bangs.
Okay,
if
let's
we
see.
had.
Oh, now see now.
Wait, I actually think, I don't know why we gave you really long hair, too.
I know. If we cut the hair.
That's cute.
I look like Elvira.
Wait, well, yeah, you really do. Why is your hair so long?
Yeah,
Linda
it's like it's something. All right, let's see, Jenna. You guys find these like.
Well, I know. I mean, why do I look like an 80s rocker?
That's what I'm saying. Because again, the bangs themselves are fine, but I just want to give you some frizz oil.
I mean, what is happening with me? I look like I could be like in Guns N' Roses. Why can't y'all ever just do like
Devil Was Prada?
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, I did wear. I was.
Oh, that's
for Anna Wintour,
which I liked.
That was fun for a day.
Okay, maybe I'll try the clip-in bangs one day. I won't tell you guys. I'll just put them on.
Yes, let's do it. Where are they?
Somewhere in a bag, in a drawer somewhere.
Just like a hair,
like a
hair bag.
A little pet.
Okay, well, Amanda Seyfried is talking midnight snacks, and she really is taking it to a whole new level. In a recent podcast, she was asked about the best midnight snack, and her answer was surprising. Take a look.
Okay, the snack award for the best midnight snack is Parmesan. You go like this.
Health and safety have not checked off on this.
Yeah, check that out. Check that out. She's a pro, isn't she? She's a pro. It's part of the midnight snack experience is working for your food.
Wow. So she keeps this by her bed.
Yeah, she keeps going, which is actually sort of more impressive and bizarre.
This
which
would be
is
a
that
hunk of Parmesan cheese.
she keeps it by her bed.
By her bed.
At night.
There's so many things that
She can't keep this by her bed every single night.
Maybe it's like, she can lean over and get a little treat. She says she does.
I mean, you know how I feel about cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese, if I could eat only one thing,
what is it about cheese?
I'm obsessed with it.
But why?
I don't know. It's so good. And I like Parmesan. I don't disagree with her.
I feel like this needs like a Caesar salad underneath with some like lettuce and like and an egg and some anchovies. I don't know. I just feel like.
You don't like to eat that? It's so salty. It's so delicious.
I need a cracker with it.
I go in the. Sometimes I just sneak into the fridge.
Okay.
I get out this either a string cheese or circular cheese. I go in straight to the
like a
grated
cheese
cheese.
drawer.
I have an old cheese drawer.
Oh, really?
I love cheese. Now,
My grandmother used to have a cheese drawer.
this is what I love more than cheese, though.
What?
Sleep.
Yeah.
There is not anything that's going to get me up to eat in the middle of the night. I
Yeah.
just don't. Why?
I'm trying to think of like if I have a midnight snack. You know mine.
What?
I love Fig Newtons. But I like the Nature's version, the Nature Bakery plain fig.
Do you eat them in the middle of the night?
I mean, I could. I have them like
But
in a
you
little...
don't, because you agree with me that sleep is our number one commodity.
You've inspired me to try to reel that in before I go to bed. So I've been trying. I've been trying to do clean eating, just no wine. That's not clean eating. And then
Well,
with my
that's
Fig
clean
Newtons.
drinking.
I started drinking, sparkling water this week.
You've just started drinking sparkling
Just this
water?
week.
That's my other addiction.
I always thought it was gross because it's not sweet. But now that I'm trying not to drink wine for 20 days, like it's...
When is your 20 days up? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be 21 days.
I mean, thanks to Amanda Seyfried, I just ate a whole block of cheese. Whatever.
Ah, good times.
Y'all, coming up next, rap superstar Cardi B is here.
I mean, look at this. She's had a busy few months with a new album, new tour, new baby, and she'll join us to talk all about it after this.
This is so good.
I mean, it's just cheese.
But why would you put it by...
Cardi B is a Grammy-winning artist, trendsetter, cultural icon, and one of the most influential voices in music today.
Yeah, and today we are so happy. She is taking a break from her sold-out Little Miss Drama tour to tell us about an exciting new venture. Welcome back,
Hi.
Cardi, you were here, you told me it was 5 months ago.
Yeah, like about 5 months ago.
Since then, you announced you were pregnant, you had a baby, you went on a sold-out tour.
Yeah.
What is
I
going
know.
on?
You know what? I feel like I almost had a baby like a year ago, and I'd be like, sometimes it's like, wait, I just had a baby 4 months ago, because I have done so much.
I have 3 kids, and I remember my first son. I didn't go outside. I had on a nursing tank with stains on it. I didn't go outside for like 3 months.
Well, that was for my first baby.
Yeah. Now you're like
that was
pro.
me on my first baby.
So now you're a mom of 4. So wait, what are their ages now? You have your...
I have a 4-month-old, a 1-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 7-year-old.
How are you doing it?
I'm just doing it.
I mean, it's a lot to balance motherhood, a newborn, be on tour. This tour, people are going crazy about.
Yes, more than I even expected.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I mean, I know I'm a good performer, and then I know I have like a big support system, but I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Look at this every single day.
It's sold out.
Sold out every single day, and it's just not even about the sold out. It's just like the positive review, my fans being so happy. I'm like,
And what does that feel like?
You know, like throughout the day, I'm sluggish, cranky, homesick, and I don't know what it is. When I get on that stage, I become a different person. I think like something is born in me when I get on that stage that I'm not, I get like this crazy rush, adrenaline rush, no drugs.
Yeah.
I believe it. It's
No
just
drugs.
because
I
you're
just
doing
get
what you
this.
love.
Yes, like I've just become a different person. And even when I get off the stage, like I still got that high. And I just be like, oh my God, I just want to live in this like forever.
Yeah. Well, we shared, we talked about this video. You shared it about your mom coming over to like help with the baby.
Yes.
And she also threw out a bunch of your snacks.
Yes.
What is that about?
Because she just thinks that like my snacks are unhealthy and they're unhealthy for the kids.
Yeah, but also they're your snacks.
Yes, because it's like we waking up at 3 o'clock and 4 in the morning, and it's just like, who wants to eat low sodium popcorn at 3 or 4? Like, who wants to eat that? For
Yeah.
real, it's like, Mom, I don't want to eat dates as a treat, as a sweet treat. I don't want to eat dates.
I love it so much. So this is why we love you. First of all, we're going to talk about your hair color in just a second because my whole hair squad
Yeah,
and everybody's
freaking out.
buzzing about how fabulous it is, and they believe you because they've seen your journey.
Yes.
But before that, you've also been very honest about the fact that you were saying you might want to go to Colombia, take some time after the tour to do a procedure.
Oh, yeah, I was saying that, but I'm not going to do it.
Wait, Cardi.
Wait, what? Cardi, what?
Are you serious?
First of all, what were you going to do?
Oh, you know what? I was just gonna take a little bit of butt out, but I don't have time for that. You know what? I feel really comfortable like where I'm at right now, like with my body and everything.
Yes.
I do have a whole bunch of cellulites because like I don't know if it's the age or I don't know if it's the fact that I got like 4 kids. I don't know
Girl,
what it is, but
you
it's like
look-
I feel
yeah.
really good.
Your waist is the size of my arm.
Yeah, you're
So-
tiny.
I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, but you know what? It looks so perfect.
It does.
It does, but it's not. But it's okay. I'm loving my imperfections
don't
and
you
everything,
love
and I just
that?
feel really comfortable. I feel really good. Like, it's
Good.
like, I just want to, like, after tour,
What do you want to do?
I want to, like, take, like, a week off, and then I just want to get back to the
Not a
grind.
week?
Off?
Yes.
I thought you were
have to
gonna
keep
say
it
like
going.
months to go to.
No. I gotta put out music. I gotta push this Grow Good. I gotta push so many
Well-
things. I might just go to Europe and just do another tour, like tour. Like I don't know.
for it.
I have to.
Your
I
work
have to.
ethic is so impressive. We talked about that the last time you were here. You have just started this new brand. Hair care has been something you've kind of been obsessed with for a
Yes.
long time. Talk to us about Grow Good.
Well, first of all, we've been developing this product for like about 3 to 4 years.
Wow.
And we've been talking about this product for like 3 or 4 years. It has went through so many trials. It went through, I think, like 14 different trials. Because it's not, I want to let people know, this is not no white label product. This is a product that we made.
legit.
It's legit.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, this is me. This is the laboratory. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, we took time doing this because I know how people, yes.
Look
you
at
see
this.
That? You
So
see
that's
that?
the before and
This how my hair been almost practically my whole life.
And you got it to
Just
grow?
damaged, and I get it to. Not only did I got it to grow because hair is gonna grow, but I have it to grow good
healthy.
and healthy.
Yeah. You're really building an empire.
And you know, this is something that I really, really like. Like, it's like, when you're like building something like an empire, you gotta be like, what is it that you're good at? What is it that you like? Like me, I can't slap my name on a makeup line because I don't even know how to do an eyeliner.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, I don't even. I mean, I'm only
If
glam.
anything, it's authentic. You're not going to sell something you don't believe
Yeah,
in.
like it's like I don't know how to do that. Like
Yeah.
so, it's like you got to do what you like. Like some people are good with makeup, some people are good with hair. Like you have to do like what you like. I'm good with fashion, and I'm good with doing hair.
Yes, and good with
And rapping.
music. And great with music.
Okay, well, stick around because you're going to weigh in on some of our viewers' dilemmas right after this.
Thank you, Cardi. We are back with Grammy-winning artist Cardi B, who's known for keeping it real. So we want to tap into that honesty and have her help our viewers in a segment we are calling Cardi Code.
Don't you like it? Isn't that cute?
Okay.
Look at it right there. Isn't that cute?
Cardi Code.
Okay, you ready for your first one?
Okay.
Okay. My mom watches my baby while I work.
Yes.
And I'm super grateful, but she does not follow my rules. I'll say, no sugar, she's giving cookies. Every time I bring it up, she says, I raised you, didn't I? Do I let it go because she's helping me, or do I stand 10 toes down on my boundaries?
I like how you read that with like,
I'm trying to
let's
read it
go.
like this person who
Yeah.
said it.
I mean, I think it should be almost like 60-40 or 50-50 because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you might be at work and your mom is dealing with your kid fuzzing and fuzzing and fuzzing and fuzzing, and it's like sometimes you gotta shut them up, and it's like here's a cookie to shut up.
Yeah.
Like here's your cookie to shut
And
up.
also, it's kind of fun for a grandmother to do what they want to do.
Yeah,
right?
it's like you already giving this lady a hard time. She already raised you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like sometimes I be having a little like with my mom like a little shuffle because it's like sometimes like I want my daughter and all my kids to do after school.
You're strict.
Yes, I'm
Like homework or not homework, but what? Like do what?
tutoring.
Yeah.
Piano,
She's strict.
gymnastics, sports.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
good,
But every single day they have a different activity, and I'm very strict that you have to do it. My mom be like, "Oh, but they tired. They just came from school and this, and that." And it's like, well, they would have been tired. If there was 1 hour in the iPad. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like
You're
get
right.
that.
But by the way, you're teaching commitment, which you have, right? Like you show up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do understand because I do see that my kids like they sleepy after like school, but it's like I mean you're gonna regret that you don't know how to do one of these activities when you get older. So it's
And
like,
also, if Mama can play Madison Square Garden with a
yes, if I can do
four-month-old,
it, y'all can do it too. Y'all got all the energy. I
Right?
ain't got no energy. I don't got no energies, no needs, no nothing. All I got is bad blood pressure. With all these 4 kids.
But great hair.
And my
All right.
mama nagging.
Here's the next one. Ready?
I started going to a new hairstylist, and she does an amazing job. But every appointment turns into a full therapy session. She asks super personal questions and won't stop talking the entire time. I'm not trying to be rude, but sometimes I just want to sit in peace. Do I just suck it up because she does my hair well? Or is it okay to tell her to just chill?
Girl, just buy headphones.
Yeah, exactly.
Just buy headphones. Click, click. I'm wishing on a star. I'm just listening to music. Girl, listen to Cardi B, girl. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I love? The fact that of all the songs on the planet, you're like, wishing on a star.
yes, like it's like, girl, or just be like, I'm just having a bad day today. I just don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah. I think headphones.
you don't wanna talk.
You're right. Headphones, though, are the cure to every. You could be like, oh, gosh, I really got to zone out.
Yeah,
Bye.
exactly. Just buy headphones, girl.
That's so smart. Okay, here's the last one.
Okay.
My fiance's sister has never liked me. From day one, it's been weird energy. What makes it worse is she's still super close with my fiance's ex.
Oh, girl, you already got me.
They hang out, they post together, and she'll even bring her up around me. Do I confront her and set boundaries, ignore it, or ask my fiance to step in?
You gotta tell your fiance to step in. You know what I'm saying? She already not like you. You gonna make her like her more. But her, you gotta around your fiance's sister. You gotta act like it's unbothered. It's like, but I'm still the one.
I'm here for that.
Yeah.
I'm here for Cardi Code.
Yes.
Are
like,
you
it's
ever
like-
for
yeah,
Cardi
we're
Code?
good.
Like it's like, you know, I'm the one here, but it's like you gotta tell your fiance, like, it's like, listen, I'm not gonna tolerate that disrespect. Or your sister can't come to my house or my wedding.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
here for
You're
it.
not coming with that salt to my wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like how you're putting down the boundaries, Cardi.
I was just about to say.
Put them down.
She needs to just
lay those boundaries.
You know, she needs to just click this and then just send it to him. Send.
Seriously.
Yeah,
There you
let me, matter of fact, yeah, send it to me. I'll tell you what to say.
There you go. There you go.
Cardi, you need an advice column
Right?
ASAP.
I need somebody to give me advice. No, you know what? I don't need advice. You know what? I just do things just
Your own
because.
way.
I do it for the plot.
There you go.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Do it for the plot.
Anytime. Come back anytime.
We love
Cardi's
you,
hair
Cardi.
care line,
Congrats on everything.
Right?
Thank
Grow
you.
Good.
Thank you,
Available
thank
for
you.
pre-sale today.
Today.
On sale April 15th. And here's the deal. If you're in New York City, she is performing Wednesday and Thursday at Madison Square
Can they still get
Garden.
tickets or it's sold out?
I think it's sold out.
I think it's sold
But
out.
y'all can go wait in front.
Yes, you could go wait in front. You never know. It could be a miracle.
It could be a miracle. Cardi, we adore you.
Thank you.
Congrats on
I love
everything.
this show. This show is fun. I like those little.
Come back
We
all the time.
love you. All right,
Thank
coming up
you.
next, y'all, spring mocktails and cocktails. Let's get the party started. Right after this. Cardi, you're so cute. Y'all, it is National Cocktail Day. The perfect excuse to shake things up with some spring mocktails and cocktails.
Mixologist Lynette Marrero is here from Millie's Neighborhood Bar in Brooklyn.
Now, this first mocktail, I've never heard of using a snap pea in a cocktail?
So this is why spring is one of my favorite times for cocktails, because we're just all itching for something green and bright and fresh. And snap peas, think about when you cook them, they have a natural sweetness, so they actually make a really great cocktail or NA cocktail, like we have here with this
Which one is
mocktail.
which?
So they're all I think
NA.
I made them all NA because I like to have in my holiday spread. We have Easter and Passover coming up, having something that's refreshing. So this is based on the
I like
DC
it.
cocktail, the Gin Ricky. So basically, I'm using a botanical spirit. This one has an NA with the snap peas, some mint, some lime, and lots of bubbles. So this is supposed to be really fresh,
Very good.
not very sweet. You just throw those snap peas.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was trying to kind of give up wine for a while, and it's been hard because all the mocktails are so sugary.
Yeah.
But this one doesn't.
What
taste
do we got? So do we want to make this one?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm relying on these beautiful snap peas to do their work. We have the NA Spirit, our snap pea syrup, which is just really the blended it with just a little bit of sugar, not a ton. We go ahead and we shake that up.
Oh, wait, maybe a little lemon.
A lemon.
Or lime.
That's my lime, and then my ice over here.
A little bit of ice.
Ice, and then we're gonna shake that up.
Oh, it's pretty easy, right?
It's easy, and then you throw some soda on it, and then think about this. You can put any sort of herbs you want. We have mint, but if you prefer basil, you prefer tarragon, you can kind of dress this cocktail up any way you want.
It's sort of a mocktail of a mojito.
Exactly. And also that Ricky meets there because that's the soda water, so lengthening it and refreshing it, which is DC's national cocktail.
I love it.
Is it really?
It is. They make the Gin Ricky in DC. We were just down there doing some stuff.
I love that.
Delish.
Look at that.
Little soda. I'd
Pour
order
them
that.
together, and that helps
Me too.
incorporate.
Would you put a little vodka in there?
I mean, yeah, except on this 20-day cleanse that I'm doing.
It's almost over.
All right, so now we're going to the martini. The martini craze has been incredible.
Yeah.
It's holding strong. So we're going to add either gin or vodka, whatever your choice is, with some vermouth. I like using vermouth in here, especially with our pickle brine.
Wow.
So we made our own pickles, and we used carrots, and we used these gorgeous watermelon radishes.
Wow.
So your trick to make your
So is
beautiful
this like a dirty martini?
It's a dirty martini.
I love.
Which people really love the savoriness of it. It also goes really well with food because you're kind of going into that whole idea of like pickle, salt,
Yeah.
and just a little bit. And then that fresh brine with these radishes and the carrots are going to have even extra flavor.
So beautiful.
And then it's
It's
just so
gorgeous.
pretty. Like this is the easiest way to make your cocktails shine and set your table for the
beautiful.
holiday. And those little garnishes are
She's on.
Yeah, I'm doing. I have one more day.
She has one more day, but I'll have a tiny
That's right.
sip.
You can just skewer yourself a pickle and try
I
it.
know.
Those
Where are
not
they?
good. They're right
Wow.
here in front.
These are the pickles?
Those are the pickles. Those are radishes and pickled carrots.
That's delish.
So that's our way of doing that.
I could eat these just by themselves.
Exactly. They're nice on the table. Put them on your spreads. So then we're going into a classic, the Bee's Knees. Bee's Knees honors honey. We're thinking spring. I love this drink. You can try different kinds of honeys and local honeys if you have them in
I've
your
never had a
town.
beanie.
The
Bee's
folks in the kitchen think this is going to be my favorite.
So traditionally it's made with gin, some lemon. I added some soda for a sparkling vibe, so you just get that beautiful, refreshing aroma. But you're gonna get you can, if you don't have.
Oh, is this? Oh, darn.
Yeah, gin. But that's okay.
Just a little.
One sip. My body's like, thank you.
One
No,
sip of cleanse does not.
No.
that is delicious.
You like it?
I do like it. I don't know if you would like it.
The
I don't
trick
think
is
so.
No, it's
also
very ginny.
for your honey. I actually just diluted it with a little bit of water. So take like 2 parts of your honey, a little bit of water, to make it easier to work with.
And again, it's not too sweet.
Not
It
too
isn't.
sweet. I think the balance right now, especially when thinking about cocktails, is folks don't want a lot of sugar. And
No.
when you're trading into natural things like honey,
Yeah.
it's going to make a beautiful cocktail. That
It's
you're
like
just-
agave and a margarita.
Exactly. So that's just going to be an alternative way. You're going to have a bright, fresh drink.
Dude, you're so quick with these things.
I
too.
know.
Like,
That was a great martini.
And all of these drinks, what I love about them too is that they're friendly for a range of people. You can change out the spirit in this as well. You can put bourbon, you can put tequila, whatever you
I like
choose.
bourbon.
Cool.
So if you're not a gin person, I just went with the classic for National Cocktails Day. But you can always, what we do is called the potato head. So swap out the spirit, put another spirit in, and you're all good as bartenders.
Lynette, should we move down to
We are. Now we have our cherry
mocktail?
blossoms. So we're going back spring and our
Okay.
cherry blossom mocktail here. So this has our gorgeous, I made a cherry blossom tea syrup with sakura, which is the way in Japan. Then we have our NA Spirit, some lemon juice. This is based on the French 75. We then top it with a non-alcoholic.
Oh, that's a non-alcoholic champagne.
Non-alcoholic champagne.
Oh, wait,
or you
I wanna
can top it with
try.
real champagne.
She can have some of
do
that.
you like the non-alcoholic champagne? Like,
I
what do you
think when you're looking at them, there's certain ways to kind of find them. They're nice and dry. So just try a few different ones, and that'll help.
That
you.
does not have alcohol in it?
I don't believe it. Are you sure?
Are y'all sure they made that
Are we
in
sure?
Let's see.
Champagne.
This is too good to be true.
I think this is
Oh,
champagne.
they're not champagne. Well,
Oh, it's the real deal? No, I also have to be like,
Round
sign
two.
me up.
Well, there it is with club soda.
Okay.
Now this is a
Delicious.
version of it.
But you know what? With champagne, it's quite delicious. Y'all get these recipes. Thank you, Lynette.
This is good, too.
At today.com/food.
Okay, up next, this is a really good story. A doctor whose life was forever changed after meeting her young patient will share their heartwarming story after this. Now to a story that will warm your heart about one doctor's ordinary day at the office that became extraordinary.
Yeah, when Dr. Amy Beathy first met her young patient, True, it not only changed the course of her life, but also True's life and the lives of her friends and her family. Take a look.
I have 7 siblings, 4 sisters, 3 brothers, and some of them are crazy.
The Beathy house is a full one.
The whole family plays kickball, basketball, and volleyball.
True, now 10, is in the middle of 8 children. For Mom Amy, life at home is beautiful chaos.
I couldn't imagine my life as a 2-kid household anymore. The loudness is really crazy, but it's mine and it's my home.
Their home has always been filled with love. Amy and her husband Ryan had 3 biological kids and 3 through adoption. Amy's heart and family would grow when Amy, an anesthesiologist, arrived at work one Wednesday back in 2022.
So I walked into pre-op, just a random day, and then there's True. He was 4 or 5 at the time, and he was just sitting there by himself, and it was kind of like humanity just looking you in the face. It's like a perfect mixture of innocence, underserved, voiceless, and adorable all at once.
True had gone in for heart surgery without a parent by his side.
I came into pre-op and he was all alone, and my initial reaction is, what's going on here? And I quickly learned that he was in the foster system, and it didn't take long to realize that this kid really needs someone.
I still remember the call. I was at work and she called and said, there's a little boy that needs our help. I think it was the next night I came up to Children's to meet True, and one visit led to the next.
Within a month, Amy and Ryan welcomed True into their family.
In my job, it's really important that I'm able to keep my brain and my heart separate. But at the same time, there is always a kid that just makes those lines really gray, and it's really hard to keep those two separate. It's really hard not to become emotional in those situations just because of human nature.
What happened next is incredible.
We had True for about a month, and he would always talk about his siblings. They were living with biological grandma at the time, and we were able to start facilitating some play dates.
And the love expanded beyond the Beathy's home.
The stars aligned, and Amy helped orchestrate all 5 of them getting into homes. Amy and I adopted True and Lainey. My brother and sister-in-law adopted Tyra.
My sister and her husband adopted Ty Lynn. She was the oldest.
And then one of Amy's coworkers and her husband adopted Takari and Malia.
All 6 siblings were adopted in one beautiful ceremony.
When True and Lainey are with their biological siblings, you can just see they're all smiling. So to still be able to have that connection to keep the 6 together, it's something that's really important to all of us.
Proving the love of a family is truly life's greatest blessing.
When I started foster care, I in no way thought that I would have 8 kids. However, there's a moment in each one of my adoptive kids' journeys where I just had this pull or this moment that made me think that I need to do this. And whether that's a God moment or whatever that is, there is something that made me think that there is no other way.
And we are so happy because Amy and True are here with us right now. Amy, you said in that piece there's been these moments that feel like they're from God. What has adoption, and particularly True, brought to your family?
Oh, it's totally changed my family and what our family looks like, what I thought my life would look like. And each adoption that we've been through, they've just been set up. And I've said multiple times, like, God plays me like a fiddle every time. And walking in and seeing True there that day, it was just like pulling at the heartstrings. So, yeah.
I love it. So you adopted True and sister. So tell me how that worked, like your sister, your friends. So how did you convince everybody to participate, you know?
You know, it really wasn't that hard. You know, I have a great great tribe and a great
Great is an understatement. You have Earth Angels.
I could absolutely. This story could not be this story without them. So they are true angels as well. So once I heard of this story, I knew True wanted to keep his siblings in his life. So I just started making phone calls, and it took about a week. And before long, I had all the pieces together.
It's the power of a mother's love right there. Yeah. True, what is it like? You have all of these siblings. You said in the piece, kind of crazy. But how is it to be with your new siblings, with your biological siblings? Is it so fun to be all together?
Yeah, we sometimes when my biological siblings come over, we play a lot, and then when they leave, I'm like sad, kind of.
Yeah, but the cool thing is you have them so close. What's your favorite thing to do with your family when it comes to playing? What do you love to do?
Sometimes we go on bike rides. We go in the sports court and play basketball and kickball.
That's so fun.
All the things.
Well, we have a little surprise for you, True. This is for you. Visit Omaha and the Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium heard about your story, and they wanted to have your family, your whole big family, all together. So they are donating admission for 30 guests to the zoo. It's the #1 zoo in the nation. You get a behind-the-scenes experience, all-day ride for you to enjoy with all of your siblings and your parents.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, and these little guys are for you, too. What do you think? Will that be fun?
Do you like rides?
Yeah.
Really?
Except for high one.
The high ones.
high.
What kind of rides you like? You like the... Nothing too crazy.
He likes the trains there, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Omaha Henry Dorley Zoo is epic.
Well, you got to get
awesome.
everybody
Thank you so
a time to all go visit together.
I love that. And will you send us pictures?
Absolutely.
And let us know?
Absolutely.
And thank you for being an Earth Angel. And
Yes.
thank you for being awesome. And we just hope that somebody watching has that little nudge to maybe do it too.
Yeah.
All over the country.
True. Look what you've done, buddy. It's pretty cool.
Just by being you. Look
Just
at that
by
cute
being
smile.
you. I know, that
Thank you,
smile
guys.
is so great.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Coming up next, author Ariel Sullivan tells us all about her new book and her must-reads for your spring vacation right after this.
Thank you, True. We are back with an incredible author, one of my favorites, Ariel Sullivan. Her new book, Beneath, is out today. It is the prequel to her debut novel, Conform, and it is the next book from my imprint, 1,000 Voices.
Congratulations, by the
Thank
way.
you.
Not only does Ariel have a new novel, but she also brought along some of her favorite reads for spring break.
Hi, Ariel. Okay, before we get to your recommendations, let's talk about Beneath. I've read it now 3 times. I'm obsessed with it, but tell everybody what it's about.
Yeah, so after a war sends all of humanity underground, one survivor, a female medic, is selected for an elite surface mission where romance, secrets, and the fragile bonds of found family is how humanity can survive.
Yeah, and it's so they're like what it shows is that even in darkness, love and light persist.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, Conform came out. It sold over 100,000 copies, which is amazing.
Gosh.
If you haven't read Conform, can you read them in any order?
You definitely can.
Yeah.
I do recommend following publishing order just so that certain reveals hit harder. But if you want to dive right into Beneath, you can, and you'll be caught up and be able to keep up.
Let's get to some of the books that you're loving.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Spring break. These are some books in honor of Women's History Month. Tell us what you're into.
Yeah, so the first one I have is...
Cute bag, by the way.
Thank you. The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez, which is out today, so we share a pub date.
Oh, look at that. I love her.
Beautiful.
I know.
What's it about?
She tells the best love stories. This one I was drawn to because there's the love triangle.
Yes.
Which Conform, my first book, has. And it's about a woman who is falling in love with her boyfriend's best friend.
Ooh.
But there is... It's the complexity of friendship and yearning and the dreaded what if, and there's a dog involved as well.
Okay, we see the little guy there on the cover.
Okay, the next is a mystery.
Yes.
Tell us about this one.
This is Saoirse by Charlene Hurtubise.
Okay.
And this one is about a woman who flees a traumatic upbringing to become an artist in Ireland.
It's kind of a mystery?
It's kind of a mystery. It's a very thrilling read. It's beautifully written. But as her art gains fame, she has to realize if her past life is going to come back.
Oh my gosh, I like it.
These are all so good. Okay, so our next one is the retelling of Cleopatra.
It is the retelling of Cleopatra by Sara El Arifi.
Ooh, I love that cover,
yes,
too.
and the cover is stunning.
And it's a novel?
It's a novel, and what I love about it is it's changing the narrative on Cleopatra, and it's focusing on her as a ruler and a mother and a strategist. It really looks at the complexities of women. So if you love like a history retelling, it's beautiful. And if you have kids in tow for spring break, the audiobook is stunning, and it's done by Adjoa Ando, and it's so beautiful.
Okay, I love that. You know, I love an audiobook. Finally, this is a great reread. This is one of my very favorites.
My grandmother had required reading when we were kids.
Yes, and this
outside of
was
school.
it?
This one in Black Beauty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. Of course she did, because my grandma read me Little Women, too.
Yes, and I will always pick this one. Little Women is the story of the March Sisters.
Yeah.
I have 3 sisters, so I'm one of 4 girls. So my whole life, this has always spoken to me, and I'm the second born, which is Jo in the book, who's also wants to be a writer. So this is definitely a book that I could reread year after year.
Okay, well, Beneath is so beautiful. Congratulations, Ariel. I loved this book so much. Y'all will love it. For these recommendations, but also for Ariel's book, Beneath, head to today.com/books or head to your local indie bookstore. And Ariel, you're going on book tour.
I am.
How many cities are you going to?
7.
7 cities.
Yes.
You have a book event tonight in New York City,
in New
so you
York.
can still get tickets.
Awesome.
Go to my Insta or go to whatever. What's our
We'll
website?
find it.
JennaandSheinelle.com.
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 We'll be
Thank
right
you,
back after
Ariel.
this.
Yay, Beneath. Y'all, tomorrow, actress Heather Graham stops by.
Plus, Chris Appleton gives 2 lucky ladies gorgeous spring makeovers.
Have a good day. Bye. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.